Hey everyone, so I've added some new things onto my Macari page from the recent blush declutters you all have seen over the last couple of weeks. So make sure you check it out when you get a chance. I also have a few passion pieces on there. I have some eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to add skincare and body care. I swear it's been taking longer than I expected it to. But make sure you head over to my Macari page once this video is all over. Now on to the video.
What's up everyone? It is your girl, Gelbeauty-QM here, aka Grace. Today, try out some new makeup products. I swear, I'm almost done with all the new makeup products. I've got 2 more things to test out and then we should be good. But yeah, so I'm gonna try out the new Kosas powder. This time we're gonna try out the shade Peachy. You all saw me try out the shade Buttery Against the Tower 28 a little while ago. I got one of the Gucci highlighters in the shade Warm Bronze number 5, the darkest one they have, so we definitely gonna try that out. And we're gonna try out the Westman Atelier, what is this, Vital Skincare Concealer. I have the shade T4. I was gonna get D1, but they didn't have it in store. They only had T4 in store, so this will be working with because that's the one I grabbed, so we can try it out today. So if you like videos like this, if you like new makeup releases, if you like the latest fragrance videos, I did a recent one on viral vanilla products. If you like the latest complexion videos, I did one on the Patrick Ta foundation. I'm currently wearing the Ulta Beauty. I did one on that as well. I did the Makeup by Mario powder and setting spray, and I've started doing little fashion videos along with a good gift video here or there. So if you like that sort of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Now let me zoom in real quick and cute like so we can get this done. So let's put this concealer on my under eyes. And let me open up this package so I can see what it looks like. I have not looked at the highlighter yet. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of underwhelming compared to all the other packaging that they have in the past, but you know, I'll go ahead on with it. So oh, it's a nice rich dark deep chocolate one. I want to see how this one's going to compare to the one I have from Dior, because y'all know Dior has a really deep dark one in their highlighter set. So I'm wondering how interesting that's going to be compared to. But let's look at this cute little concealer. So this is what it looks like. It's quite tiny, as you see. I should have some stuff popping up over here about the concealer for us to try out. It's pretty weighted for its size, but I mean, like, for its price it should be. This is $48, and I think you only get what, maybe 1 ounce? Sorry, you get 0.20 ounces and this little bit of concealer for $50. So I thought that was kind of high, but I know the quality of her makeup is there, so that's why I went ahead with it. But like, normally I wouldn't have paid like $50 for this itty bitty concealer, but I want to try it out for you also. Let's put it on. Okay, so it matches close to the normal shade I like. I'd like a little bit more yellow undertone to it, but I mean, I can work with this. We can work with this. Adriangameover had a football game tonight that I had to go to, and his team was actually beating the crap out of the other team. Last year they beat them so bogus, they did like 51 to like 6, so the other team had 6 and then they had like 51. And then this year they were starting to beat them, and then they injured one of the boys and they had to forfeit the game. So they injured the boy. He ended up breaking his arm, the quarterback. So the ambulance and the fire truck came and took him away, and then they forfeited the game. So since they forfeited the game, my son's team won 26-0 because they scored literally like nothing. And we were at like the second quarter, like almost done with halftime. So we almost at halftime when this happened, but you know, the boy got injured, so his coach decided to make them end the game, so they ended it. So let's put out this concealer. I did powder the sides of my face where we didn't put the concealer on to save us some time, so I could do underneath the eyes, because I didn't want this to be super long. I still got 2 eye looks to do to finish up with 3 looks, 3 palettes, and then I still got some other eye looks to do later on, so I'll do that one like Thursday. Plus I'm going to wash the brushes before I leave, so that way like when I come Thursday everything is clean and fresh for the weekend. Guess he's been enjoying being part of the football team. I don't know. He doesn't actually play though, because he said he doesn't ever remember any of the plays that they teach him, and they made him like run through them and he still couldn't remember. But a lot of his track friends are on the football team, so I feel like he just joined it just because like they were on it and he was going to fight. Like, I honestly don't know. I'm assuming he joined the track team because of his, the football team, because of his friends that are on the track team who are on the football team as well. So I feel like that's what, I honestly feel like that's what why he did it, because he didn't show any interest in it when he first started school. They tried to get him signed up for that before track season started, and he didn't want to do it. But now as a sophomore, he decided he was going to do it, so I'm just like, okay. I mean, like, I go to the games, but it's like, I don't rush to get to the games. Like with the track games, I make sure I leave enough time to get there early, find a good seat, find parking all. With football, it's like I just show up whenever, and I'm just like, okay, I finally showed up. because it's like I don't really want any parties. I know this sounds bogus, but it's like I tell him not to like sign up for it. So it's like if I tell you not to sign up for it and you sign anyway, like I'll come and support, but it's like I'm not gonna do all the stuff I do for tracks. I agreed to that and I didn't agree with this. Okay, so it's looking nice. It's laying nicely on the skin. It's got a nice natural finish to it. Let's see what type of coverage we get once we press it in. I feel like it's gonna give nice coverage too. So I'm kind of glad I got this shade instead of trying to get the deeper shade, because I'm really liking the way it looks on the skin and the kind of coverage it's giving with this color. I feel like it's a nice balance for the foundation I have on. Like I told y'all, I have on the Huda Beauty one. You all, I'm sure have seen that one before you see this, but you know, this is what we're working with. Really cute. So I'm going to battle the Kosas Peachy Powder up against the one from, battle this one up against the one from Huda just to see the difference. So the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch we're gonna put up against the Kosas one. As you can see, the Kosas one is a little bit deeper, not by much though, but I'm gonna use the Kosas down the middle of the face and on this side, and then I'll use Huda on this side. So we're gonna start off with Huda. Y'all know the drill. I have two of the same brush, so we're just gonna start off with one and then use the other one and whatever. So yeah. So I'll start off with Huda on this side, then we'll put Kosas on this side. But I wanted to see, since they're both supposed to be brightening and like, well, this one isn't necessarily blurring, but I want to see how bright it is compared to one. So one I did based upon both of them being blurring powders, and the other one I did based upon one being brightening and the other one being brightening. So that way we could get a feel for both of them, and I wasn't just testing the same thing, just in different colors at different times for no good reason. So one of them blurred like the other one was supposed to, then this time we're testing for bright. Although I think the Kosas one, I think the Tower 28 one might have been a brightening one too. I know for sure it blurred, so that's what I mainly tried to focus on. So this is what we're working with when it comes to this Huda here. As you can see, this is what the Huda powder is giving. I did already set my face with the one size powder like I told you all, so that way it wouldn't be affecting what we have going on now and taking up time from that. So now I just grab my other brush and we're going to put on the peachy powder. I was more excited about getting the peachy one than I was about the buttery one, but the buttery one was the one I found first, so that's what I went with. Let's try this peachy one. I feel like it's just as brightening and blurring as the one from Huda, and a lot of times people said the one from Huda, they felt like looked really heavy and showed, you know, exaggerated lines and things underneath their eyes. I'm not having that personal experience with it. I know when I first tried it I did, but I was using like heavier concealers, so I feel like it really did have to do with the concealers and not necessarily her powder, because now it looks fine underneath the eyes and I'm using different concealer, but I'm using the same powder. So but yeah, the Kosas one is amazing. I really like it, and this is what we're working with. So remember, this is Kosas' side with the powder, and then this is the one from Miss Huda. So I'm gonna go off camera, put on some bronzer, some blush, then I will come back and give you all this highlighter moment, and then hopefully I'll have some swatches comparing this to the other one before this video is over that I can insert somewhere. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and this is the finished face. So I just swatched the Dior highlighter on the back of my hand. This is what it looks like. So this is the darkest Dior highlight, the bronze shade in the first face quad. Now we're gonna put it up against this Gucci highlighter, which should have some information. So this thing was a pretty penny. I think it was $59, and I was like, oh Lord. But I want to swatch it up against this Dior just so we can get an idea of the difference in tone, eye finishes and stuff like that. This one to me gives a more warm, bronzy, coppery vibe, as you can see. But this is the very first palette. I feel like in their new palette, the latest face palettes they came out with, they made one for each skin tone that it works better, or it'll be closer to this shade. But let's put this on and see how it looks. I feel like it looks a little deep on me, which I'm kind of shocked by, but actually happy about. See, like, I feel like it definitely looks like it's like bronzing me. It doesn't actually work for my skin tone perfectly, which, you know, I'm happy about, because that means that people that darken me know for sure will work for them. Like, this is one I'd have to use probably a light hand with, because I feel like I'm definitely giving myself kind of like, for lack of a better term, a tan. And I'm not saying that like, you know, I'm lighter or whatever. It's just nice to see some deeper tones come out to a point where like I have to use the light hand as opposed to just being able to put it on and it be deep enough for me, but it's not deep enough for other people. So that's mainly my excitement about it being deeper to where I have to use light hand, not that look at me like, you know, I'm lighter than you type thing. I just want to make that clear because some people take things out of context, and I'm explaining and being excited for people like cocoa swatches and too much mouth who, you know, like are darker than I am and stuff. That works for me. It usually stops with me and doesn't work for them. As you can see, this highlighter is clearly darker than my foundation shade, so it actually deepened it up, which should work for me in the summertime. So I'm kind of glad about that too, because in the summertime I can put on certain highlighters that are like make them look better and work better for my skin tone. I do want to get a different shade though, because the shade I originally want, I don't think they ended up having the shade that I wanted in store, which is why I picked up the shade that I picked up. But I'm happy with the shade. I think it looks nice and bronze and I look sexy. So there you go. But let's spray my face with the Makeup by Mario setting spray. And then I gotta go do a couple of eye looks. So if you didn't see the last video, it has a nice soft mist, kind of like the one from the Nars spray that I did a while ago. The weird thing is, like, it smells, I know this is gonna sound weird, but it smells like the canned cranberries that you get during the holidays with your family for Thanksgiving. Like, that's what their perfume scent smells like to me. I know that probably sounds weird to some people, but I'm telling y'all, that's what it smells like to me. So there you go. I'm gonna go do a lip off camera, then I'm gonna have to get a couple of eye looks done. I'm gonna try to do like 3. I might just do 2 though, so that way I'll have 1 to do the next day for my new makeup releases video. But I'll talk to you later on tonight. But remember, this is the COSAS side and this is the Huda Beauty side. Talk to you later. And so I'm back, y'all. So it's the end of the night. This is the face we're working with. As you can see, remember which side is which. So remember, this is our COSAS side and this is our Huda side. And we have on the Westman Atelier concealer. Sorry about the glitter underneath my eyes, but I changed the eye looks to do some Instagram posts for you all with the new, excuse me, Makeup on Your Radar collection. So that's what's going on with my eyes. But I think it wore pretty nice. I still think it looks nice underneath the eyes at the end of the day. I feel like both sides of the face look oily, but this powder didn't promise to control oil. Remember, it just promised to do blurring. So I think it did a good job when it came to the blurring. I think both sides look nice. It depends on what kind of coloring you want, how the powder looks. I like the fact that it didn't look really cakey underneath the eye when it comes to Huda, like I said earlier when we first put it on, because normally with this Huda powder, it just seems to bring out all the creases and all the cracks and make your face look bad. So I'm glad it's not doing that today or in general. But I like the new concealer. I think it looks really nice on the skin and I'm thoroughly impressed with it. So those are my thoughts on this product. I'm impressed. I like it. As far as the highlighter goes, I feel like it ended up blending my skin nicer than I expected it to do once the day wore on, honestly, because, you know, it's gonna the oils in my skin kind of evened it out, for lack of a better term. If you can't tell, I'm tired. It's like 1-something in the morning. We were supposed to wrap this up at like, I think 11 o'clock, so we're a couple of hours behind, but I ended up falling asleep while I was watching the video, so that's what's going on. But yeah, anyway, my thoughts on everything is I actually really like everything. I thought everything wore nice in my face, and I can't wait to try out these products some more. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. Then if you sign below if you're interested, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.
The fun doesn't have to end here. Let's be friends over on Instagram to follow me with the latest fashion, fragrance, and palette comparisons before they hit my channel. See you over there.